The biggest tournaments always have the best players, usually they are people we know.
후드와 재경기를 하게 됐는데 두 번째 경기에서
though we may not understand their language. But sometimes someone comes from somewhere amidst nowhere. To be revered by everyone.
This is the game. I think he's done. That's it. It will be the start. He's going to store up. He's going to finish the combo. And ladies and gentlemen, $1 million is going to be awarded to Uma. Nobody had him on the cards to take the cup.
Mena RD ended the last season of Street Fighter V quite well, winning Capcom Cup. That momentum took into the early seasons of Street Fighter VI, winning CEO the first major event of Street Fighter VI in an unquestionable fashion.
Okay. Oh! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Bull on top of the world once again. Your CEO, 2023 Street Fighter VI champion.
Months later, Big Bird won Red Bull Kamite, a prestigious invitational, putting everyone's gaze on the two, Mena RD and Big Bird. But in a short while, Angry Bird came on steel wheels, beating Mena RD in the grand finals to win EVO.
This is the chance, last guess for Mena of the tournament. Trade. Goes to the knuckle, it doesn't reach it, that'll do it! Angry Bird, your Street Fighter 6 Evolution 2023.
Over time, Big Bird faded slowly into the backgrounds as Angry Bird remained on everyone's vision. Placing second to Kakeru at Gamers 8, it still didn't give anyone a reason to doubt. Mena on the other side was for sure still relevant. In Japan, names like Kakeru, Tokido, Fudo and Moke were honorable mentions. Mena and Angry Bird took their rivalry to SFL as the two breadwinners for their team, and to no one's surprise, the two clashed in the finals of the league.
Likely getting closer and closer to being real for Mena RD. Stop it! They trade. Life still close. Drive still pretty high on both sides. Tries to get the hit. This should be it. Mena RD and the Bandits. Your SFL Season 6 champions goes down in the books.
In which Mena won in a tight 3-2, but before then, Big Bird and Angry Bird went to Japan to train against the best. Considering Japan's history as a scene, and in fact Angry Bird defeated Tokido to win Fave Cup, also reinforcing his place as the best Ken player in the world. But still in Japan, Mena also won the team tournament of that same event.
I see it OD for the follow-up. Mena RD and Team USA takes FAV Cup.
Mena RD carries his team to...
A major takeaway of this chronicle is that all of the players mentioned are already established names in the FGC. With SFL ended, there was one more event ahead of us. The Capcom Cup. The Capcom Cup is where the big boys get to dance to the biggest gongs there is to play, with the first $1 million on the line. Capcom expanded the scale of the tournament to 48 players. The tournament format was altered from a generic double elimination tournament to a group round robin, with the top two in every group making it out to the big stage. With many rooted names in for the main show, there also came many unknowns from different parts of the world to the event. But no one thought otherwise, as everyone's thoughts were on Mena RD and an Angry Bird. But there was one player no one was talking about. Uma. Hailing from Taiwan, Uma came into the game as far back as 2017, under the name Tag Kagami, but with little success. With the release of Street Fighter VI and the prize tag, Uma was determined to become the best in the world. He began competing at the Intercontinental Fight Club's Asian Weeklies and Brooks Road to EVO 2023. Being unsponsored, he managed to attend all 3 offline CPT tournaments, with not very great performance. But Uma went on to win the CPT regionals for East Asia to make it to Capcom Cup. But what a lot of people didn't know was that Uma has been problematic online. Back to the tournament, Uma Smooth sailed his way out of groups at first
I don't
position.
think so.
Yeah, it's very close, but didn't do the double drive rush beforehand anyway. Blocks it,
Oh my god! There's a Hody flash kick! Here we go! Level 2 super! Now you gotta hold this, Uma. What are you gonna do?
Missed the boom, that was scary though. Getting these perfect parries, Uma in a good spot, blocks the overhead. Chips the big problem.
Take him! He got hit! But
Fireball chase down, wound the air anyway, but...
Good overhead. Here we go. Yep, going in for the level 1, and that will be it. Uma
To be on the
going
winner's
to
side of the top 16 final brackets. First, he ran through Mexico's Kusanagi with a 3-0 victory, advancing to the top 8.
3? Was that 3-0? Was that 3-0?
That's our first 3-0, I believe.
Wow! Wow!
Definitely came to play.
In top 8, he faced off against one of South Korea's deadliest, in Lesha. Lesha gave a hard time to Angry Bird and Mena.
That will be that Lashar 2-1.
Level 2! Lashard takes it down 2-0 with an excellent call out against the parry! He tried to do a roundhouse, maybe to blow up a delay.
But Uma got the best of him, with yet another 3-0 sweep just after Kusanagi.
Last drive, gauge damage. Good block! Nuts! Block, that's punished! It's too far! He even tried to do the handshake of death! That is 3-0 for Uma! Dude, Uma continues that phenomenal performance from the winner's side of top 16 and finds himself going up
But
against
next there was a familiar adversity to face, Chris Wong. Taking down DCQ, China's precious gem.
There's a check.
He was to go up against Uma.
Activate level 2, yes! That's gonna hit! That will hit! I'm gonna get no way! That's fine! Oh no! He's gonna hold this, that's gonna be it! Oh my god! What happened with DCQ? He done the trick lab way too early because Luke was too high, and I understand it because anybody would have done that. He done the hard part. He got the level.
Uma and Chris Wong were no strangers to each other, as they faced off countless times in tournaments. But by records, Uma has been on the pedestal. And in fact, he defeated Chris Wong to make it to Capcom Cup. But on that day Chris Wong was on high spirits. As expected, Uma took the first game.
But he didn't get the last bit of it! Uma saved by the grace of Jerry's fireball! It crept up!
But Chris Wong quickly adapted.
He's so ridiculous when it comes to his game sense. He's fully aware of what Uma wants to entice him with.
Uma went a game further, setting himself up for victory, but Chris Wong was not going down without a fight.
Holy Nostradamus, I gotta say, that was actually beautifully placed for Chris Wong. The timing immaculate yet again in terms of the placement of the crouch medium.
But at the end, Uma defeated Chris Wong to make it to the grand finals on winners.
Right, coast to coast! He has to play it safe and go for the safe jump. Do not try any gimmick. Just do the safe jump, please. Thank you. There we go, still applying the pressure. Blocks the fuzzy. He didn't commit to the dive kick. He's still alive. Can he chip him out? And there you have it. Uma with the chip sequence, Feng Shui engine, peppering his opponent and allows him to create the necessary scenario, puts him in the grand.
But Chris Wong bounced back after a fair spike against Gashikin, the 2018 Capcom Cup champion, looking to repeat.
With a well-placed normal into the drive rush and more than enough damage, he's going back in to face off the... I know you're UK, but still. I saw I did that. Anyway, this is it, ladies and gentlemen, in the arena. Can we make some noise for this grand final? Uma going up against Chris Wong. Their hearts are probably racing. This is a bone-breaking, blood-pumping matchup. It is going to be insane. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the rules, Uma is in winner's side. All he needs to do is win 3 games, and he is crowned your Street Fighter 6 Capcom Cup X champion. Chris Wong has to do a little bit more work, a little bit more of a strenuous task.
Chris Wong came in with vengeance, beating Uma 3-0 in the first set.
And that's going to be the round there, taken away. Doesn't even need to spend any super because a perfect Wong. A little bit of a difference, it is critical art territory. Chris Wong, what are you going to do on offense? You have your gauge back now. Block on the overhead, low on drive gauge, he's trying to run away, so he has at least 2 bars to work with for something, Uma. 1 drive rush cancel from Ivan will do the trick. See the pace both ends, that was a little scary, and a little bit of a stutter step too. Chris Wong, immaculate spacing to get this. Turnaround, they are such a pivotal thing to use because they can jump. Respect. And the counter DI for the round. That's going to be brilliant, and we got to give props because the prior sequence, he didn't have anything. He didn't have any sword. 0 punches in the tank, and also 0 life left. Chris Wong. Right now, it's amazing to see. Let's see if Uma can turn this around. Stand fierce into the drive rush cancel. We'll get that flash couple conversion across and do a safe jump instead and deal with this. They're on its way. Oh, wow.
I was gonna ask, does Chris Wong force the crit mark out of Uma with the drive impact? No, instead.
See if he's going to use a super to get out of there. Chris Wong's going to do death by 1,000 cuts. He will threaten that stun. It is a low-hanging fruit. Waits
That's
there.
it! The Spine Buster! Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a reset!
But Uma adapted and reversed the gesture on Chris Wong.
And Blaster for sure. I saw a backdash there from Chris Wong that gets punished. He's going for all the on defense, and this is going to be great. No, he can take this damage. His mind suppressed it, didn't win.
Oh, that was a counter hit. Was that delayed from the side of Uma, or was Chris Wong just
Drop. That was a very interesting. I want to deal with the Chris Wong with no vitality, and he gets through it.
Wow, what a smooth criminal. This man reacted to the sandblast with a...
Straight to the corner here. Lovely. He can get in range of a throw and grab it, be sneaky, but he can. Forward throw. Man,
Oh, no! And there was too far from that exchange and the pushback.
Oh, okay.
It was a crush, I'm sorry.
Crush.
Excuse me.
Oh, and it finally worked! He got the one time he said forget the... Sweating indeed, sweating buckets, but he gets the convert. Identifying things as we go along. With punish there with the forward hard punch. And it's level 3. And this is what's very good in the game. If somebody doesn't make use of their 2 bars they spent, you punish it.
To become the first FGC millionaire in history.
This full conversion. This is the game. He's done. I think he's done. That's it. It will be the stun. He's going to store up. He's going to finish the combo. And ladies and gentlemen, $1 million is going to be awarded to Uma. Nobody had him on the cards to take the cup. He's represented with jury. He's represented Taiwan. And he will be your first $1 million champion for Street Fighter 6 here at Capcom Cup 10.
It's hard to just come and just win, but as the seasons unfold, we hope to see what the future holds for Uma.
Our Capcom Cup 10 champion, Uma!
Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content and would like more stories like this, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to turn on your notification to be prompted when we upload new content. Stay safe and in peace.